Now that we're in the phone, let's have a look and see what the different apps are. As we can see, we have two screens here. We've got 1 and 2, with various apps that will give us various functions. The first one simply is phone. Needless to say, this is where you make calls and access your contacts. And you can switch here to your recent numbers, your keypad to make calls, contacts here on the right hand side. To add a new contact, you'll go into Contacts, click the plus here, enter the name, phone number, and press Save. We can see here in our contacts that we have Frontier. And Frontier is the number you call. We can click on it to see the number. If you have any issues with your mobile phone. Back into the home page, next of course we have Messages. And this is where you will send and receive your texts. You can also access your contacts here. ACP is Access Care Planning, and this is the replacement to SPARS. There is a separate video dedicated solely to this app. Access People XD, or PXD, is where you will request annual leave, access your payslips, check your annual leave and enter expenses. There will be a separate video with more detail about this app. Camera, of course, is what you use to take photographs, but make sure you do so in line with the new HFT staff mobile phone policy. Gallery is where you will store the pictures you've taken. Note, when we go into the gallery, we can see we have 2 pre-saved body map images. You can edit these pictures by clicking this pen tool and marking where you want on the body map. You can either save it as a new image or save over the original. Don't worry if you save over the original, you can revert it back by clicking the pen tool again and revert. Browser is where you access the internet. Click on Browser and enter the web address that you are looking for. When using your phone, sometimes it may ask you if you want to use this browser or Chrome. Always choose this browser and don't choose Chrome. Outlook is where you access your emails. Initially, you will need to sign in, and you do so with your regular HFT email address and password, the same that you would use to access an HFT laptop. Teams is where you can make and receive Teams calls, like video calls. Again, you log in with your HFT email and password, just like with Outlook. Word, Excel, and Adobe are there so you can view documents that might be emailed to you, for example. On page 2, we have Maps. And Maps is a link to Google Maps. You can see where you are now, or look for directions to somewhere by searching an area, postcode, shop, etc. in the search bar at the top. Click here, then type the location and press Directions. You can select routes based on driving, walking, cycling, and even by bus route. Torch and Calculator speak for themselves. MP-Self is a well-being app that you can sign up to if you want to. Next we have the Hub. Click this to access the HFT Hub. Initially, you may need to sign in, and you do so with your regular HFT email and password, the same that you would use to access an HFT laptop. Click the 3 dots at the top left for further navigation through the Hub. There are also apps here to take you through to the HFT website and HFT Plus benefits. Lastly, Monica. If you are a support worker with access to the Money Carer Foundation, then you will be able to use this app from here.